Yeah. Ay. Let's get it.
Flame on. Wake up and get to that bag. Add it up.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders looked like a very likely fight. Let's just break it down. And this is a direct statement from Canelo Alvarez, according to Ring Magazine. Canelo Alvarez stated, "A fight between me and Billy Joe Saunders is a great fight. He's a great fighter. He's a difficult southpaw and a world champion. It's a good fight." And I agree 100%. You got to look at the fights that Canelo Alvarez is coming off of. He's coming off a unification fight against a Danny Jacobs. Then he's coming off a fight against, a Sergey Kovalev. So these are two world title fights where he's won two separate belts. Then you see he's looking to possibly come into another fight with a Billy Joe Saunders, who's an undefeated fighter, and who's a world champion at 168 pounds. It makes a lot of sense, especially since Canelo Alvarez is coming down from 175 to 168. This seems to be the perfect matchup for Canelo at the right time. And then, we also want to debunk a narrative. A lot of people always talk about, Canelo Alvarez does not like a difficult style. Canelo Alvarez doesn't like to fight guys who employ the type of style which a hit and don't get hit approach. And so, we're just going to debunk that. The same guys who have the tricky southpaw stance, the same guys who employ the hit and not get hit style is Landy Lara, Demetrius Andre, and Billy Joe Saunders. And Canelo Alvarez has already fought Lara. He's likely to fight Billy Joe Saunders next. And you see that all three of these guys have the same particular style of fight when it comes to being southpaws, being hit and not get hit approach. So you understand that Canelo Alvarez is looking to fight a style that many people say he will never fight. He doesn't like to fight. He ducks and avoids, and yet he's fighting another fighter with this same tricky style, with this same tricky stance. Let's be honest and unbiased. Canelo Alvarez looks for legacy-defining fights, picking up world titles, and being great. We have to be honest and unbiased when we analyze the situation, and that's the honest breakdown. Let's be honest, Billy Joe Saunders has one of the best resumes when you look at it compared to Demetrius Andre and Jamal Charlos, of potential opponents. It makes sense that Billy Joe Saunders could be the next opponent. And the reason why we also think that he could be the next opponent, we also see Canelo Alvarez's trainer, Eddie Reynoso, come out and states that, the Canelo Alvarez Billy Joe Saunders fight, if it actually happens and is finalized, that's a fight that's going to happen at 168, because we have to remember that Canelo Alvarez is moving down from 175 to 168 to transition his weight and bring his weight down slowly. So it makes a lot of sense. All the talk is about Canelo Alvarez and Billy Joe Saunders. If it gets done, it's a terrific fight. But once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP.
Let's get it.
Flame on. Wake up and get to that bag. Add it up, bitch, do the math. Fill up